All right, shifting our focus to the Russia-Ukraine war, which is now escalating once again. And Kyiv has launched its biggest drone barrage on Russia in over a year. Hundreds of drones targeted multiple Russian regions and the capital, Moscow. And Ukraine says the attacks are retribution for Russia's deadly assault on Kyiv. More about it in our next report. Take a look.
Ukraine has launched its biggest attack on Russia in a year. 600 Ukrainian drones swarmed Russian skies during the intervening night of the 16th and 17th May. Russian air defenses intercepted over 556 drones across 14 regions, including the Moscow capital region. Out of all the drones, 80 were aimed at Russia's capital and surrounding areas. According to Russian authorities, at least 4 people, including an Indian national, have been killed across Russia in the latest Ukrainian drone barrage. Ukraine's defense ministry said the war is returning to where it came from. The country's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, said the drone barrage is retribution for Moscow's own pummeling of Ukraine. The Ukrainian counter comes days after a Russian attack on Kyiv that killed 24 people. Moscow and Kyiv have returned to attacking each other after the expiry of a temporary 3-day ceasefire, marking the anniversary of the Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany. The latest series of attacks and counterattacks between Russia and Ukraine show a repeating theme. Both sides are hitting oil refineries, depots, and manufacturing facilities.
Well, some of the most high-profile targets were oil refineries, such as the Ilsky oil refinery, for example, the Kremny L ammunition factory, the Tula oil depots, ammunition depots, all of the very largest facilities within a radius of 800 to 1,000 kilometers. A great deal was hit.
Zelensky has also warned that Russia is increasing its military presence in Belarus. He said that Russia is pressuring Belarus to conduct offensive operations against Ukraine or an unspecified NATO state, reigniting fears of Russia relaunching an offensive from Ukraine's north.
Our intelligence has done a good job. First, we have a clear understanding of what is being discussed between Russia and the Belarusian leadership. The Russians have become more active recently. I'm referring to their talks with Alexander Lukashenko. They want to draw Belarus much deeper into the war and launch additional aggressive operations from Belarusian territory, either against our Chernihiv-Kyiv sector or against one of the NATO countries bordering Belarus.
As the battle rages, diplomatic efforts to end the war remain at a standstill. Ukraine has refused to accept Russia's demands for territory in the eastern Donbas region, and U.S. President Donald Trump's priorities have shifted to the Persian Gulf, where Iran continues to assert its control on the Strait of Hormuz.